Fanfare for the Average Androgyne, composed by class of 2024 graduate Claire Martin and performed by members of the School of Music, Theater, and Dance's Midnight Brass Quintet. And now, please stand if you are able as our Ithaca College December 2023 graduates process into the arena. Please welcome our distinguished Ithaca College faculty, led by our faculty marshal, Hugh Egan. Leading the platform party is our college marshal and longest-serving faculty member, Barbara Adams. Now, Deborah King, Graduate Chair of the Exercise and Sports Sciences Graduate Program, and Susan Salashore, Founding Program Director of the Physician Assistant Studies Program, followed by members of the Senior Administration, including the Deans of the 5 schools and representatives of the Senior Class Executive Board. Next, student speaker, Molly Fitzsimons, Director of Marketing for the senior class. Staff speaker, Marcia Dawson, Dean of Students. Faculty speaker, Mike Costello, Associate Professor in the Department of Physical Therapy. The Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Melanie Stein. And the 10th President of Ithaca College, the Honorable Lejeune Terry Cornish. Please be seated. Guests, friends, and family members, along with all Ithaca College faculty, staff, and administration, will you please help me recognize all the degree candidates as I ask them to stand? All degree candidates, please stand if you are able and be recognized. President Cornish, graduates and guests, Ithaca College's December commencement ceremony is now convened. Please stand if you are able for the singing of the national anthem of the United States of America, sung by Ty Benners, followed by the alma mater sung by Ty Benners, Emma Camiso, Haley Rayfield, and Matthew Scott.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ithaca forever, shine your light on me. In my heart together we shall always be, and here's to Ithaca, my Ithaca, how beautiful you are. Your towers high up on South Hill reach from stone to star.
Please be seated.
Good morning. Oh, Nay, it's a beautiful day. Come on. Good morning. Thank you to Ty Benners, Emma Camiso, Haley Rayfield, and Matthew Scott for those powerful renditions of the national anthem and our alma mater. Can we give them another round of applause? And my thanks to each of you as well for joining us as we welcome these tremendous graduates to Ithaca College's alumni community. Thank you to our families and supporters who have provided absolutely critical support on their students' journey to graduation. We appreciate you sharing them with us and for joining us in this celebration. To the graduates, it is truly a privilege to be here with you today. I want that to set in. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today. Some people might think that for us as a college or for me as a president, this is just another graduation. They could not be more wrong. First of all, Each class and each graduation is unique. You have had challenges other classes could have never imagined. You have excelled, not merely overcoming your particular and respective hurdles, but in taking flight, pushing yourselves higher as you reach for whatever comes next. Second, though we are gathered together in celebration this morning, this is not a group graduation. Even beyond your respective degrees, each of you was the key partner in your own learning, and you have shaped your own education, even your college. In a sense, each of you is graduating with a degree and a set of experiences and perspectives that will always remain unique to you. That is why we must celebrate each of you today and honor your journeys. It took focus, dedication, and balance in the framework of theory, practice, and performance to obtain this level of excellence in your academic field. That persistence will serve you well. I hope you will leave here today with a sense that just as you did with your education, you can adapt in your next adventures, overcoming unforeseen challenges and still finding ways to shape your direction and your trajectory. And I hope those journeys will lead you back here to Ithaca College. If not in your physical presence on South Hill, at least in your fond memories and in your support. Each of you is not just welcomed, but needed. Just as many of you benefited from the voices, insights, and support of our alumni community, which stretches across the world, please remember that you can now be that light and a lifeline for someone else. After all, behind each graduate today is an entire community of care, starting with your families and extending to your many supporters here, including our faculty and staff. Even decades later, our alumni pull us to the side, sharing moving stories of how a professor or a staff member helped shape their lives, often in ways they had not imagined while a student. But why wait years or decades to thank them? Let's please give our faculty and staff a round of applause today. Their outstanding commitment to our institution models a giving atmosphere in which students, in turn, share their own distinctive passion, their own curiosity, their own authenticity with our Ithaca College community. We hope that your relationship with IC and even your education will continue. The last of my many hopes for the graduates today is that your journeys of exploration and learning are not over. I hope that you are headed to additional degrees, but even if you never step foot in an official classroom, I know you will find throughout your lives countless educators, lessons, and sources of inspiration and curiosity. Please remain open to all of those gifts. Again, I thank you for your presence here today, and I congratulate all who helped you get here today. It is now my pleasure to invite to the podium the college's Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Melanie Stein. Thank you.
Thank you, President Cornish, and good morning, everybody. Today, we celebrate Ithaca College's winter graduates from both undergraduate and graduate degree programs. We are so proud of all each of you have accomplished during your time here as students on our campus. I would first like to offer special thanks to the parents, guardians, friends, and families who have supported you through your journey. Their support, encouraging when you needed it, attending your athletic games, your concerts, family weekend, or simply rooting from afar has been key. We know that none of you would be here today without that critical and loving behind-the-scenes support. Families and friends, thank you for investing in your students' college experience and for trusting that IC was the right place for such an important time in their lives. Let's give all these supporters a round of applause. I also want to call out the dedicated and talented faculty and staff of IC for the important work they do as teachers, mentors, advisors, and role models. These skilled and caring professionals have devoted their energy, expertise, and countless hours to your education and to preparing you for your future. I'm sure you appreciate them and have formed many lasting connections which, I can assure you, they value as much as you do. I want to extend my personal thanks to each and every one of them for their support and hard work on behalf of you, our students. It's a privilege and honor to recognize our faculty and staff for what they do, and I ask all of us in attendance to join me in expressing that appreciation for the outstanding contributions of these exceptional individuals. And now, graduates. This moment is the culmination of years of focused study in your chosen academic field. In addition, you may have explored and learned all sorts of things in other departments or even schools. Some of you have honed your leadership skills through work in a wide variety of organizations, clubs, or athletic teams. You develop new interests, both in and out of the classroom. And just as importantly, you made friends, which you may keep for a lifetime. Along the way, you undoubtedly faced many challenges, slipped and fell more than once, most likely, if you're anything like me, and learned from your mistakes. This process of questioning, exploring, trying, making mistakes, and regrouping, well, we call that learning, and it's a lifelong process. As we send you out into the world, my wish for you is that you carry the lessons of these years with you and never stop reaching, exploring, and learning. With that approach to life, you will find fulfillment and can help change the world. I also hope that you have fallen in love with this magical place, that you will stay connected to us. I look forward to continuing to see you in the years ahead as engaged members of the Ithaca College alumni community. At this point in our commencement program, we traditionally hear remarks from two keynote speakers, a member of our staff and a faculty member. In inviting these speakers to address the class of 2023 December graduates, we acknowledge the vital role both staff and faculty play in our students' lives. So it is now my great pleasure to introduce you to Marcia Dawson, the Dean of Students at Ithaca College, the first of our two December keynote speakers.
Esteemed faculty and staff, proud parents and guardians, guests and friends, and most importantly, the brilliant graduates of Ithaca College, good morning to you all. As the Dean of Student Affairs, it is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today on this joyous occasion, the December commencement ceremony. As we gather to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our graduates, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on the power of imagination and the pursuit of dreams. As able, put one hand up if you are grateful to be graduating today. Put another hand up if you are happy to have the support of your friends, professors, and family. Keep both hands up. Now put another hand up. Not possible? Put a third hand up? No? Okay, so we couldn't put a third hand up, but could we imagine it? And with time, could we create a solution? Regardless, today marks the totality of years of hard work, dedication, and unwavering belief in the power of one's imagination, your imagination. Each graduate before us has not only earned a degree, but has also embraced the spirit of curiosity and creativity that fuels the human imagination. As an only child, I believe I had an active imagination. Any other only children out there? Whoop, whoop. Very few, but we're here. I grew up in a fairly large family with 8 amazing aunts and uncles, not including in-laws and extended family, and cousins all around the same age. It truly was a village of family and love that raised me. It was also constant stimulation, if you can imagine. So I found ways to escape, and oftentimes my refuge was my imagination. In those times I was alone, to this day, I recall having a good old time in my mind. See, I was an avid daydreamer. I daydreamed out loud. I used hand gestures. I at times had full-blown performances and shows going on in my mind, often guest starring on shows that you may not even have heard of. Ricky Lake, Oprah, no? It's fine. Ranging from being invited on as a guest to help someone through a hard time or performing and dancing my heart. Listen, Beyonce had nothing on me back then. But I share all that to say that upon reflection, my imagination was my platform into the future. Pardon me. My imagination was my spark that led to my dreams, and my dreams led to both my passion and my compass for how I navigate life. And sure, some imaginations didn't come through. After all, I did let the breakdancing dream go. However, the imagination around helping people is now my passion today. As a child, or as an adult, imagination, though I didn't know it at the time, gifted me the freedom to explore beyond. Our thoughts hold power. Imagination is the spark that ignites the flame of innovation. It is the force that propels us beyond the boundaries of the known into the realms of endless possibilities. As you, our graduates, move forward from this moment, remember that your imagination is your greatest asset. It is the wellspring of ideas that have the potential to shape the future and create positive change. Dreams, too, play a pivotal role in this journey. Dreams are not mere fantasies. They are the blueprint to the future we wish to build. Nothing should be bigger than your dreams. It is yours. It will help guide you through life's inevitable curveballs and setbacks. What dreaming has taught me is that it holds endless potential and to not let anything or anyone deter me from it. I have also learned through life experiences that dreams don't just happen. It takes work, hard work. It requires time, energy, consistency. It takes failing and persevering. It takes a village of supporters and support system. And at least for me, I learned that I cannot do it alone. Today, as you stand on the precipice of a new chapter, dare to dream boldly and passionately. In the face of uncertainty, your imagination will be your compass, and your dreams will be the wind in your sails. Was that too cheesy? Did you have wind in your sails? It felt cheesy, it really did. But I simply want to impress upon you to embrace the challenges that lie ahead with the same courage and determination that brought you to this moment. There is nothing you can't do. You just haven't dreamt of it as yet. What's also fascinating to me about the college experience is the duality of it all. The stress you endured, but the pride and joy you feel for overcoming that. Like being sad to lose a friend, but then finding lifelong friendships in others. The losing of a game, but the camaraderie and support you feel from your coaches and teammates. Or the fear of not passing or graduating, but hopefully the immense joy and pride you feel for being able to walk across this stage today. So I repeat, there is nothing you cannot do, just things you haven't failed at, tried, experienced, or dreamt of as yet. As you step into the world beyond these Ithaca College walls, carry with you the lessons learned, the friendship forged, and the dreams that have taken root within your hearts. Remember that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and it is the dreamers and the imaginative souls who leave an indelible mark on the world. Wilma Rudolph, who overcame a series of challenges, including polio, and went on to be the first African-American woman to win 3 gold medals in a single Olympic game, reminds us to never underestimate the power of dreams and the influence of the human spirit. We were all the same in this notion, and the potential for greatness lives within each of us. So, after all you have accomplished here today, let's not be modest. This is the time to brag. Daydream every day and dream big. And may your imagination continue to soar, and may your dreams inspire not only your personal success, but also contribute to the betterment of our global community. Please try to remember that no matter how many years may pass, how much time may pass, where life takes you, your family, friends, and Ithaca College will always support your dreams. And this will always be home. Congratulations, graduates. The world awaits, okay, sorry. That means you were listening. I love that. I appreciate that. But congratulations, graduates. The world awaits your unique contribution, fueled by the power of your imagination and the pursuit of your dreams. Go forth and make us proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcia. I now have the pleasure of introducing Mike Costello, Associate Professor of Physical Therapy in the School of Health Sciences and Human Performance.
Good morning. I'm a little taller, just a little. Friends, family, and esteemed guests, I stand here on behalf of the Ithaca College faculty to offer our most sincere congratulations to the class of 2023. I'm grateful and honored to have been selected to share some thoughts as you prepare to begin the next steps of your journey. Earning a degree is very similar to earning a black belt in martial arts. A black belt does not mean that you are an expert, contrary to popular belief. It means that you have worked hard and demonstrated the dedication to learn how to learn. Now you know enough to really start learning. You have been changed by this place and will enter a world that is constantly changing. The world is full of challenges and opportunities, and challenges that are opportunities. And I know that you are ready to face them with a superpower that I believe is cultivated here on campus: curiosity. The root of the word curious is derived from a Latin word cura, a noun meaning care, concern, or thought. As an adjective, curiosus can mean careful, diligent, thoughtful, and devoted. Curiosity is a scratch that needs to be itched, an insatiable desire to know and to ask questions. For some of you, that question may be, why does my patient hurt? And then care enough to ask, what is the best way to help them? For others of you, the question may be, why is the system in place? And then thoughtful enough to ask, who benefits? And maybe more importantly, who does not benefit? Some of you may ask, what story do I have to tell? And then be diligent enough to ask, what are my goals with this story? Through questions, you can be an active seeker of knowledge and understanding. In our increasingly complicated world, it is all too easy to judge views and actions as either good or bad, right or wrong. Instead, I urge you to remain curious. Ask the thoughtful questions, the hard questions. Ask the caring questions. Ask, why do they think that? Is that all they really think, or is there something more? Is there any truth there? As Oscar Wilde wrote, the truth is rarely pure and never simple. Remember, curiosity thrives where different interests and ideas meet. A liberal arts education encourages us to gain knowledge and experiences across a wide range of areas so that we may better understand our chosen discipline. So, as you begin this next stage of your life, keep the education you received here in mind and seek out those different viewpoints. You may be able to find common ground, a deeper truth, a better solution. The average 4-year-old asks approximately 300 questions a day. How does that work? Why is the sky blue? Where do babies come from? Do I have to go to bed now? However, the number of questions per day a person asks declines significantly over time. Why do you think that is? Are you curious? We can become afraid to ask questions or limit the number and direction of our questions as we get overly focused on getting the right answer or the answer we want to hear, so that we miss the joy of the journey. Asking questions can be risky, so be brave. Ask broad, open questions. Give yourself permission to follow your passion, wherever it may take you. You have learned how to learn, so keep asking questions. Our world needs your curiosity. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Costello. So now I welcome the Senior Class Director of Marketing, Molly Fitzsimmons, to the podium to share her remarks.
Thank you. Esteemed faculty, family and supporters, and most importantly, the incredible graduates of today, my name is Molly Fitzsimmons. For those who don't know me, I am the Director of Marketing for this year's Senior Class Executive Board. Though I am not walking across the stage today, I am immensely humbled for the opportunity to speak with you all. This is a massive day in your lives, a stage for you to walk across, people's hands to shake, congratulations to be given. It is all entirely deserved for your hard work over your time at Ithaca College. You dressed up nice, and now you'll be grilled by anyone and everyone what your next step is, how the job search is going, and so on. Despite all of these wonderful, grandiose gestures, receiving your diploma is not what today is about. I know all of these signals surrounding you would say otherwise, but it just isn't. So what is it about? The day is about taking a moment to assess yourself. As you sit here today, I would like you to think of every detail of who you are as a single tile in a large personal mosaic, a beautiful totality of who you are to become. When looking at a mosaic, there are beautifully vibrant tiles with different colors, contrasts, and an array of shades. But if you look closely, there are even pieces that are simply placed to serve in the background. All of these tiles, reflected in your experiences and personal details, create your mosaic. Today is one of those big tile moments, walking across the stage and celebrating the completion of this step of your education. These large moments in your life are easiest to spot when noticing what moments shaped your experiences. However, your tiles are not just these large life markers. They are also where you went on weekends, what was on your Spotify or Apple Wrapped, your favorite activity when the first warm day of the spring semester happens, and what you did when you encountered Magic Man in the Commons. Has anyone actually ever seen the magic? You also have small tile moments in the form of so many decisions you are faced with in your lifetime, especially during college. You're picking what to focus on academically, what clubs to join, and how you prioritized your time. I'd like to invite you to think of some of the decisions you've had to make over the course of your lifetime so far. All of your decisions, large and small, are part of your mosaic. They may be smaller fragments or central pieces, but they are still incorporated in some way. Of course, positive experiences aren't the only pieces we collect, as even the stories that are reflections of our failures or hardships are still worth remembering. As I was writing this speech, I was thinking of all of my tiles, my successes and failures, and just overall experiences throughout my time so far at Ithaca College. I've been involved in a lot of organizations through my time at IC, from Buzzsaw Magazine to WICB, one of our school's radio stations. The first time I DJ'd for WICB, I was absolutely wrecked with nerves. I turned on the microphone for the first time for the first talk set I ever had to do, and just sat there in completely dead silence, having forgotten how to speak at all and just baffled at the idea of trying to form a sentence. After my mess of a talk set, my supervisor at the time had to call me and tell me to breathe. Over time, I have been able to speak on air and not freeze up, say much more interesting talk sets, and impress my mother with my great knowledge of the current central New York weather. Mosaics don't just have light, vibrant tiles, they also have darker pieces to form backgrounds and create contrast. Please take a moment to think of one of the darker or background tiles of your mosaic, a failure, a mistake, a hard moment that taught you something. Though these moments won't necessarily appear on your transcript, make these learning moments part of what you are celebrating today. The final component of this mosaic and its tiles is who is in this picture with you. Who you interact with on a daily basis completely shapes your life. I have interacted with many faculty, staff, students, and alumni, and others during my time at IC, and yet some of the most impactful interaction I've had have been the smallest. Sophomore year, fall 2021, was my first semester on campus. There were so many people to meet, from the janitor who said good morning every single morning while I was brushing my teeth before my 8 a.m., to Casey at the grab-and-go station in CC. These interactions may have been small, but they were frequent, and they helped build a sense of community at the college beyond just the students I knew from my dorms and my classes. Small interactions, small tiles, also create our picture. They fill in the places where there are gaps and make both yourself and your image feel whole. Who's in this picture with you? Before you walk across this stage and continue to your next steps, I would encourage you to reach out to the people you thought of and remind them that they have made an impact on your life. So as you go forward from today, be incredibly proud of the knowledge you've gained in your chosen field, as well as from all the experiences you've had here at Ithaca College, which have led you to be the unbelievably intricate mosaic you are today. I'd like to leave you with this quote from Anita Krisen. "We are mosaics, pieces of light, love, history, stars, glued together with magic and music and words." We don't just look back at mosaics, we build them. We lay the pieces down in and expand upon them. We are the artist and the art. I'm very excited to see how your mosaics will continue to expand in the years to come. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Molly. We will now begin the conferral of degrees for our graduate program candidates who have completed their graduate studies and are part of the Ithaca College December class of 2023. The name of each graduate degree candidate will be announced as they cross the stage, and they will be hooded by their respective graduate chair or program director. I would now like to invite the Interim Dean of the School of Health Sciences and Human Performance, Christina Moylan, to the podium to formally present the candidates for their graduate degrees.
Good morning. I'm Interim Dean Christina Moylan of the School of Health Sciences and Human Performance. I'd like to call to the podium with me Deborah King, Graduate Chair of Exercise and Sports Sciences Graduate Program. Now processing to the stage are the candidates for the Master of Science Exercise and Sports Sciences degree. Here in the front.
Peter Julian Spampinato.
Simeon Javier Alvarez.
Portia McCoy. Kiana M. Talano. Grace Ellen Mark Arell.
Dimitri Andreas Bocchino.
President Cornish, I have the honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree of Master of Science, Exercise and Sports Sciences. Now I'd like to call to the podium or the stage Susan Salashore, our founding program director of our Physician Assistant Studies program. Go ahead. And now processing to the stage will be our candidates in our Physician Assistant Studies program.
Peter J. Walker.
Brian Charles Campbell. Anne Danielle. Cynthia Marie Kearns. Jordan Simone Beckley.
Jacinta Jean Williams.
Brittany Amanda Matilda Dawkins. Rudleen Kimberly Antonor.
Noor Safa. Stevens. Christina Rose Menena. Emily Simon.
Justin Elijah Motorscalio, Sardinia. Alexa Bromberg. Joshua William Endy. Roger Joseph Lance.
Jenna Powers. Hannah Coe Smith. Shivani Rathod. Josephine Rudolph. Maritza Michelle Sierra.
Chantel Carbe.
Tynesha Taylor.
Mebuba Akhter. Anessa Byreach. Nazreen Jolly.
President Cornish, I have the honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree of Master of Science Physician Assistant Studies. Family and friends, please join me in congratulating all of our School of Health Sciences and Human Performance master's degree candidates.
Congratulations to the master's degree graduates. Thank you to the Ithaca College faculty and your loved ones who supported you on this journey. I'm now going to ask the academic deans to formally present their candidates for their school's undergraduate degrees. I would first like to invite the Dean of the School of Music, Theater, and Dance, Ann Hogan, to the podium.
Will all the degree candidates within the School of Music, Theater, and Dance please stand if you are able? President Cornish, I have the honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree, be it Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, or Bachelor of Fine Arts.
I would now like to invite the Dean of the School of Humanities and Sciences, Claire Gleitman, to the podium.
Will all the degree candidates within the School of Humanities and Sciences please stand if you are able? President Cornish, I have the great honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree, be it Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Fine Arts. Candidates, congratulations, and please be seated.
And now, I would like to invite the Dean of the Roy H. Park School of Communications, Amy Faulkner, to the podium.
Right, let's get this party started. Will all the degree candidates from the Roy H. Park School of Communications please stand if you are able? President Cornish, I have the great honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree, be it the degree of the Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Fine Arts. Candidates, please be seated.
And now, I would like to invite the Dean of the School of Business, Michael Johnson Kramer, to the podium.
Will the degree candidates from the School of Business please stand if you are able? President Cornish, I have the honor to present these candidates, the 146th graduating class of what was founded as the Practical Business School of Ithaca, who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree of Bachelor of Science. Candidates, please be seated.
And finally, I would like to invite the Interim Dean of the School of Health Sciences and Human Performance, Christina Moylan, to the podium.
I'm back. Will all the degree candidates from the School of Health Sciences and Human Performance please stand if you are able? President Cornish, I have the honor to present these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements and who are duly recommended by the faculty for the appropriate degree of Bachelor of Science. Candidates, please be seated.
I now have the distinct pleasure of asking all of our undergraduate degree candidates to come forward to receive their diploma cover. Once everyone has passed through and their name has been called, President Cornish will then officially confer the degrees. As a reminder to families and guests, please remain seated as professional photographers will be taking pictures. We will now begin the conferral of the undergraduate degrees for the members of the Ithaca College December class of 2023.
Claire Martin.
Tim, Theatrical Productions, White.
Terrence Jack Goodnow.
Ethan Carl Pinkert.
Alexa Faith Chalnag.
George Mavramatis.
Francesca Nicole Cabrera. Addison Knapman.
Annalisa Milano. Natasha Simone Waters. Zachary Aaron Yip.
Julia Elizabeth Kratz. Stephanie Elizabeth Farquharson.
Maddie Vogel. Brian Christopher Raber.
Travis Gregory Jones. Nicholas Galka. Pema Jamto. Thomas Joseph Birch.
Molly Walsh.
Jack Timothy Dunphy.
Bree Morey.
Cheyenne Lynn Dunn. Josephina Tyrita Mae Davis.
Isabella Sevo Reyes. Daniela Urquijo.
Olivia Moraid Costa.
Matt Surridge.
Ryan James Vogler.
Daniel James Potter.
Jason Bennett. Jack Henry Sissio. Kyle Livingston DeSantis.
Roxanne Lynn Palladino. Julia Marie Scott.
Margaret Christine Bryan. Lillian Hoskin.
Jacob Harrison Orloff. Emily Mae Smith. Robert Zwiezart.
Miranda Jade Abraham.
Avery Marie Sod.
Claire T. Grotto.
Ian Thomas Altman.
Julius Joseph Colon. Isabella Grace Gracia.
Amalia A.J. Pass.
Ella Louise Hobler.
Elena J. Maccabee.
Ryan Ebenho. Evelyn Huang. Riley Sage Burns. Scout Frost. Kaylin I. Haggerty.
Adeline Michelle Whitmore. Gabrielle Moran. Stephen Paul Russo.
Drew Brenner.
Tamir Lamar Rouser. Warren K. Watson II.
Colin Herb. Enzo Lopez Vendita.
This concludes the onstage recognition of our graduating students. Now, graduating students, I invite you to take a deep breath, look around, and fix your thoughts and emotions in this moment so that you will be able to recall them. You made it. Will the candidates for all undergraduate and graduate degrees in the class of 2023 please stand if you are able? By the authority vested in me by the Ithaca College Board of Trustees and the New York State Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been recommended by the faculty with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. And now, I would like to invite each of you to join me in moving your tassel from the right to the left in symbolic commemoration of your commencement. Move your tassel. And now will the audience please rise and join me in congratulating the class of 2023.
This concludes our formal program. Graduates, please remain in your seats until the platform party leaves the stage and the ushers release your row to exit the A&E Center. Congratulations!